Top of the morning. Top of the morning, family. Positive vibes to you. Um, Coming to you quickly this morning in reference to the sheer hatred that is coming at Kwame Brown for being a masculine man. For being a masculine man. And it's such a refreshing, encouraging stance within our community because we have so many representatives that are not of masculine energy. I don't know why being a masculine man is something to be looked down on. Again, it's a refreshing energy within the community. It's us back in our essence. So I just wanted to speak on the guy, Dr. Boyce Watkins, and a few other black elite intelligent people that are so-called black strategists or influencers or so-called B1. I use that term so-called because a lot of these so-called influencers for black culture only care about their own agenda and narrative. And I think primarily men are more able to see it when they talk, when they speak. They speak from a place of fear a lot of times. Most times it speaks from fear. And I don't think any man will ever accept fear as his hindrance. A man will always choose and put himself in a situation where he can persevere, and you can see it. 64% of black men are in the middle and are in the blue collar. You know what I'm saying? Blue collar, hardworking men. So 20 something percent of them are rich men. Okay, so black men are not afraid to face diversity, obstacles, challenges, but you have some that speak strictly off of fear. That you are going to be brutalized by going outside. Don't you go outside every day? Don't you put your best foot forward and go outside and give life your very best to take care of your responsibilities to yourself and also your family? So why is it always a talking point of fear? I'm just not understanding it. It doesn't have any intelligent, logical sense, but your talking points are strictly from that fact. So again, a lot of men are easily able to dissect someone's talking points. So you have guys like Dr. Boyce, B1. I like Dr. Boyce, actually. I'm actually a fan of some of his things that he speak. Not all the things, not even half, but some of the things that he do say I actually agree with. But on this post, I wanted to challenge him on his delivery of what he said about Kwame Brown and why did he say that in that way. It was strictly to be harmful. It was no love. It was no support. It was no uncle trying to look out for the nephew. It was strictly to put his page under scrutiny. Strictly. But as a masculine man, I will lobby for Kwame. His page will not be deleted. His page will not be taken down because he's speaking for the majority of people that are not affiliated with any organization. He's speaking for the working man. He's speaking for the masculine man. He's speaking for the independent thinking man. He's not speaking for someone that has been altered, manipulated, or controlled with fear tactics. A lot of us actually go outside are not scared to go outside, and we don't have to worry about someone, the boogeyman. We go outside day to day to take care of our responsibilities. So where is this boogeyman energy coming from? Yes, there's a lot of things that we do not agree with that take place. There are bad people out here, and no one is trying to hide that. I'm glad that it's put on blast. I'm glad that these people are recognized as who they are, and And we need to do so many things within the laws of the land, right? We need to make things more easily easily able to take to trial or to court if you are in seen or have done something that's illegal. You know, I think the laws of the land needs to prevail for everybody. If you are a person that holds a certain office and you have been caught in the wrong, you need to have the same punishment. But again, there's no way that you cannot go outside and participate to be the best version of yourself. So again, when you have guys that come against the narrative of just a man speaking on his own behalf and saying everything that he has experienced in the last 20 years, and he finally just took a masculine approach about it, the fear is the masculinity. You fear his masculinity and his delivery and the way he puts his words together, but you fear the masculinity. See, a lot of our so-called leaders are very feminized men. So I'm sorry, I can listen to talking points, but when a man gets really emotional and super feminine, I immediately turn away. I immediately turn away. It's hard for me to listen beyond that. Maybe an initial beginning of the conversation, but as you talk and they get excited and they start to throw their hands and they start to do all these things like that, it's just hard for a masculine man to watch that because it's almost unnatural. And a man that operates within that energy, he's easily triggered. He's very emotional, and he does things like Dr. Boyce just did to Kwame. He feels threatened by this young man's masculinity and how fast his channel is flourishing. Kwame's going to have 1 million subscribers. He's going to touch 1 million subscribers. Watch when they get to 500,000. Watch how these so-called lobbyists and supporters of the so-called black elite, watch how they start to criticize this man. But don't worry, Kwame. Masculine men stand strong with you, bruh. Because they think that they are so intelligent that they're better than everybody, that they have the right to lead us. Ain't no feminine man gonna lead me nowhere. Okay? So again, much respect to you, Kwame. You representing for the public, the people, the everyday man that's just trying to empower himself, be accomplished for himself, and taking self-accountability for his way and his future. And we just wanted to stand in the gap for you and tell you to continue to push, continue to persevere, and watch how your channel continue to elevate. You're going to hit 500,000 real soon. And watch how emotional and irrational and feminine these so-called black elites become. They're going to come for you, but we're going to stand in a gap as masculine men and give them the rebuttal that they need. They do not support you. They are fake. And I'm just grateful that you have put these dudes on full blast. And don't hold no punches back. Call out every last one of them, because all of them do it. All of them do it. Sportscasters, black so-called leaders, all of them do it. If you're not empowering the man, who are you empowering? Because most of these so-called black leaders only talk about black women. They don't talk about black men. Only time they talk about black men is when a black man got shot or murdered by the hands of maybe a law enforcement officer, but nobody talk about the black man in the community that's getting gunned down every day. That's strictly a tactic to get publicity. I don't support any of it. I don't support any so-called organized groups because they're all fake. Let's address true issues. And if you're not talking about empowering black men, then you're not talking to me. Point blank, period. So again, Salute to you, Kwame Brown. Much respect to you, sir. And you got strong masculine men gonna stand in the gap for you. Ain't nothing gonna happen to your channel, bruh. You keep pushing, you keep speaking, you keep standing up for what's right. Salute.